Let's go to the phone and bring in James Riley. He's a defender for your Colorado Rapids, and this report is sponsored by the Celtic Tavern.
We
So,
apologize. That
yeah,
was the
James,
worst.
what have you been accused of? Did I miss something?
No, I think I'm in the clear.
Hey, James, I want to start off by telling everybody you're a Colorado kid. You grew up in Colorado Springs, and the Rapids just signed you this last March after what has been a long career in the MLS. How much fun is it playing in your home state?
It's awesome. Yeah, I am. I'm born and raised in Colorado Springs. Been a huge fan of the Rapids since the inaugural year. I was at the first game when I was 12 years old, wishing to be on that field one day. So to have my career come full circle, it's a fantastic opportunity to represent the club and the state that I grew up in.
James, as a result of that, do you think soccer has just totally exploded in Colorado? You know that from when you were playing here as a kid, and now you can't drive between here and Colorado Springs without passing 15, 20 soccer fields, and on Saturday morning seeing 15, 20 teams out there in high school and everything else. Do you think your presence here with the Rapids, and is that going to be one of your thoughts to help other young players in this state go, hey, you can be like me?
Without a doubt, I think that's very important to be able to give back to the game. It was very good to me growing up. That's exactly how I got into the game. I was able to go so far in my career, just different mentors, different families that were able to commit to my development and just showed me the beautiful game. So I think, without a doubt, I think Colorado has a fantastic reservoir of talent, and it's only right that we be in the community and helping cultivate that, or, increasing that awareness that, they can one day be on the same field that I play on every Saturday.
Hey, James, the Rapids just got an infusion of new talent, and it's pretty badly needed, frankly. Luis Solniak and Kevin Doyle, what are they going to bring to this team, two international players of their ilk?
Yeah, absolutely. I think they just bring experience to the front line, which is what we needed. We've had it in the back line and through the midfield. And our front line, honestly, was just very young and kind of we were demanding a lot of them. And so this brings two very experienced guys with high quality into our front line, which makes us more of a complete team that allows those young guys on the front line to kind of learn from them a little bit and not be, in the pressure cooker right away.
James, you're new to the team, but this team has won one game in the last 24. And we talk about ties and all that, but, how wearing is that on the players and the entire staff out there that, somehow this does have to get turned around, because that is a bad record.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think, honestly, I think last year was last year. I think we're focused on this year. And to be honest, we've been a difficult team to beat. And we've had some results not go our way. We've had a lot of draws. I think maybe 4 or 5 of those draws we easily could have won. And so obviously that's something that we have to get right. We've created a lot of chances. I think for me it would be a different story if we weren't creating any of those chances. But, we're out shooting teams by double, especially at home. And the number of times we've hit the post this year and had PKs not called and PKs given and taken away, it's been pretty amazing and astounding. But, as long as we continue to put people in the right spots, I think it's good.
James, a question that goes far beyond the Rapids this year. It was said during the World Cup, someone wrote it, I don't know who it was, and I'm not trying to be funny here, said if LeBron James would take 10 of his buddies, they could go play and create a good soccer team. Do we need more involvement? This has been talked about in golf in this country, and you are an American,
Right.
Of more involvement of the African American community, of the Latino community.
Right.
Is this still a sport that's played at the high school level of predominantly white schools?
Right. No, absolutely. I think as the exposure of the game increases, and honestly, you have to look at the league. The league's 20 years old. Then we had a league before that folded, but in reality, MLS, Major League Soccer, is 20 years old. And so, our best athletes have always played basketball and football and baseball. And so now you have opportunities for kids to be exposed to soccer at a younger age and see what the game of soccer can do for them and where it can take them. And just the culture of the soccer community is changing and evolving constantly. So I think, without a doubt, that's definitely a demographic that needs to be hit and represented and just exposed to the game, to be honest.
Hey, James, last thing. You're a defender. but you scored a goal to help your team to a draw earlier this month. What's it like for you when because you're a defender, you haven't scored a ton of goals in your MLS career.
Right.
What's that feel like?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was one of those plays where I just closed my eyes and hoped for the best. No, in all honesty, it was great. Just to help the team any way possible. Like I said, even in that game, after I equalized the game in the 93rd minute, we still had 2 full chances to win that game. We hit the post on our next corner kick. We had a 3v2 that was saved. We had another corner kick that just missed. So with that said, again, we're getting guys in the right spot. So obviously we want to, come out tomorrow with some momentum and get our first win. And we think that will be the icebreaker for wins down the road.
And tomorrow it's Vancouver, the Whitecaps.
Yeah, and fireworks. The Rabbits always put on a good fireworks show. So for people who are looking for fireworks this weekend.
Are they going to have fireworks tomorrow night?
Oh, I'm sure they are. It's Memorial Weekend.
James, you going to have fireworks tomorrow night?
He's not
Yeah,
sure.
I'm not sure. That's above my head right there.
right.
Hopefully, if we win, we'll have fireworks.
All right, yeah. Dick's Sporting Goods Park, 7 o'clock. It's the Rapids and the Vancouver Whitecaps. Hey, James, thanks for your time. Really appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you, guys. All the best. Have a
All
good
right.
one.
He's Rapids defender James Riley, and that was
Colorado's
brought to you
own.
by the Celtic Tavern, the official sponsor of the Colorado Rapids soccer team. The Celtic provides a bus to every Colorado Rapids home game. So tomorrow night, go to the Celtic, a couple hours before kickoff, get on the bus, party with your buddies. Just 2 blocks west of Coors Field on Blake. It's the Celtic.
Named for me.